Hi there, Capricorn. Deb here from Star Lotus Tarot. Welcome back to all of my regular viewers, and welcome aboard to any of my new viewers. I went ahead and shuffled the cards, and I laid it out in a Celtic cross. So I'm going to be doing a reading, see what kind of energies are around for Capricorn for the month of June. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start turning over the cards now, and we'll see what kind of energies are around for Capricorn. First, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright position, followed then by the Emperor in the upright position. Next, we have the Five of Wands upright and the Ten of Wands upright, followed by the Nine of Wands in the upright position and the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Next, we have the Fool in the upright position and the Four of Cups rather in reverse, and followed by the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. And next we have, and lastly we have the Mr. Cranky Pants. I call him Mr. Cranky Pants. It's the Page of Cups in reverse. He's cranky when he's in reverse. He's very sweet when he's upright. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start interpreting this reading for you guys. Okay, first off we have the energies. The overall energies for the month of June for Capricorn is that of the Knight of Swords in the upright position. And the Knight of Swords, it is a court card, so it could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, it could be representing someone of the air suits, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And if it's not representing a person, then it could be just representing the energies of the Knight of Swords in the upright position. Well, the Knight of Swords in the upright position, he's not too bad. I find that the Knight of Swords can be, if it's representing a person, it can be representing someone of you know, of a middle age group, like younger age group, not super young, but, you know, someone in there. The Knights are usually between 30, you know, late 20s to early 40s. So if it is representing a person, it could be someone is playing a very important role in the life of maybe some Capricorn out there. Because their energies are going to be around for the whole month of June. It could be representing a love interest for some of you. Maybe this is someone coming in, Knight. He comes in quickly. Swords represent really fast energy. Unlike the Pentacles, which are very slow-moving energy, the Knight of Swords is very fast-moving energy. It could be representing a message if it's not representing a person. It could be representing several messages, and he comes in with his sword of truth, right? He comes in to try and gain clarity or to give clarity on several matters. It could be someone you're dealing with at work, or it could be someone you're dealing with at home, or in any area of your life. Could be a friend. But the energies of the Knight of Swords will be with Capricorn through the month of June, it looks like. So this is either a person, like I said, or it's just some fast-moving energies coming towards Capricorn. And whatever this message is, if it is representing a message, it's something pretty important to Capricorn, because to keep the energies around for the entire month. Your crossing energies to the Knight of Swords is the Emperor. The Emperor is a good card to see. The Emperor, he's the man. He's the guy. He's the top dog kind of thing. It's major arcana, so it's some pretty strong energy. I think this is the only, yes, no, you have another major arcana in the reading. So there are some strong energies around for Capricorn during this time frame, but not intensely. The Emperor, however, is definitely good energy. This could be you, your own energy, how you're projecting yourself, or it could again be someone maybe you're dealing with. This is an authoritarian. He is at the top dog, top of his game, and his authority is generally not questioned. This is someone of you know, he's an impeccable judge of character. He knows what he's talking about when he makes decisions. He makes them very accurately because he definitely knows what he's doing, and he's got the confidence and the experience behind him. So this could be someone you're dealing with, Capricorn, or it could be you. And this could be people around you, or perhaps you're in a position of authority and you're needing to make a lot of sound judgments on behalf of other people. If not, then it could be the Emperor is working with you, because these are crossing energies to the Knight of Swords. So this Emperor is definitely good news to be here as part of this team here, because he's definitely a good guy to have in your corner if it's not your own energy and this is someone else you're dealing with. He's a good person to have in your corner for sure. So that's some strong energy, but it's just crossing energy. It's crossing that of the Page of, or the Knight of Swords rather. In your deep past position here, we have that of the Five of Wands in the upright position. Now this is more deep energies. These are going back maybe a few months ago, or could be even longer, that are still with you. Could be something that happened back then and the energies are still a little bit is still with you. This is the Five of Wands in the upright position. This card mainly speaks of disagreements and strife. It's not as intense as the Five of Swords. That's a very intense conflict card. But this one here is still it's conflict, and it's sort of petty arguments. It's like people just bickering back and forth. Could be in a work situation a lot of times, because there's a lot of people involved in this kind of conflict. It's not like a one-on-one conflict. This is more of a multiple people conflict, where people are just, you know, arguing or just not seeing eye to eye on anything. So it can cause a little bit of confusion. I find this card is very confusing, because it's like everybody's just sort of running off at the mouth and trying to do a bunch of different things and working at odds to others instead of working together in tandem with others. So you have a little bit of that energy with you still, Capricorn. It could be, like I said, going back to something that happened a few months back. It's more deeper past energy that's there. Now we're moving to the energy of the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Now this is your immediate past. This would be coming out of the last little bit of May and going into June with this energy. And this is the Ten of Wands in the upright position, and this is a card basically speaks of being overworked. And Capricorns, you guys are known for your impeccable work ethic and the fact that you guys take on, and a lot of people do put on a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders because of the fact that you guys are the workhorses of the zodiac, and you're super responsible. So you have a tendency to take on a lot of responsibilities, and people have a tendency to put them on your shoulders. And this can be quite exhausting. And for any of you where it's not pertaining to a work situation, could be even pertaining to a home situation, or with friends or family. Maybe your family's putting pressure on you to do this, do that, and help them out in so many different ways. And you're taking on their responsibilities as well as your own duties, and that's very exhausting. But thankfully you're coming out of that energy, because this is your immediate past, which means you will be coming out of that energy in early June and moving into the energy of the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Good to see that you're leaving your responsibilities and duties and that pressure. Some of it's going to be waning off of your shoulders, and you're going to be moving into the Wish card. The Nine of Cups in the upright position generally speaks of it's cups, so it's dealing with emotions, can be dealing with emotions, and that basically it represents if we have any wishes and desires on an emotional level, they can come to fruition, they can come to pass. And the energies when it's in the upright position is like more than likely, and it's in your immediate future. So the energies are stronger when it's in the immediate future because it's something that's almost a done deal. So you're moving out of this into this. So this is really good to see. And if it's not representing solely a wish, it could also just be representing emotional fulfillment and abundance on the emotional level. And you can see it's a very sweet card, it's a very happy card. And I'm always happy to see the Nine of Cups in a reading because it's definitely good energy, and it's good to see people should get their wishes. Have their wishes fulfilled and have emotional fulfillment. It's great. And it's in the immediate future. So it's going to be happening quite soon in June. So that's nice. This here, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright position. This is possible future. And this is just a possible future, and it's probably energy. These energies are more towards the end of June, and the reason it's called a possible future is because energies can change, you know, depending. We have free will, so depending upon the decisions that we make in the weeks ahead, it can change this card. So this card is very changeable. That's why it's called a possible future. But the possible future here for Capricorn is that of the Nine of Wands in the upright position. This is my Wounded Warrior card, and he's called the Wounded Warrior because he's fought a lot of battles, and all of the wands in front of him basically represent all the challenges he's overcome, and all the things he's dealt with, and the squabbles. And I feel that it's like basically representing these two cards in your past, this wand card and this wand card, I think are all here. And Capricorn has dealt with all of this clearly from the past, and is now standing there beaten up a little bit, but is still standing and ready for action if need be. In this card doesn't represent anybody's actually coming after them, or there are any immediate challenges in front of them. It's just basically stating that if there were to, anything were to come about, a Capricorn, although a little bit beaten down, is still strong enough to fend off any other challenges or things that come their way. They're still standing, and they feel like they're ready to fight on another day if they have to. And hopefully you won't have to. And the next card you have here is that of the Fool in the upright position, your only other major arcana in the reading. And this is where you're coming from. This is the energies that Capricorn will be feeling. This is your internal energy during the month of June. And the Fool is the card of taking chances, trying something that they've never tried before, taking a leap of faith. And it could have something to do with this wish card. Maybe it's something Capricorn's wishing for, and they get their wish, and they feel so excited. Because to me, the Fool card is basically when you feel like, oh, look, this opportunity has come for me, and I've never tried it before, I've never done it before, and it's exciting and it's new, and I want to take this leap of faith. And you have the confidence to kind of do it. You don't really know what you're doing, but you just kind of have the confidence to say, something inside of you tells you, I can do this, I can deal with this, and you move forward. So that's really good energy that's coming from the position of where you're coming from, Capricorn. This is really exciting, and it's really good. So the next card you have is that of the Four of Cups in the reverse position. And this is people and environment. This is perhaps how people are seeing you, Capricorn. And it's cup card, so it's can be representing the emotions, right? When the Four of Cups is in the upright position, this can sometimes speak of someone getting an offer. It can be the card of apathy. It can be the card of emotional boredom. It can be representing someone who gets a cup of possible emotional fulfillment coming their way, but they're just not interested. They're just sort of in a ho-hum type of way. And when it's in the reverse position, though, it's coming out of the Four of Cups energy, that ho-hum boredom, sort of leading back to the Three of Cups, which is the card of social excitement and being socially fulfilled and feeling really good and having a good time. So it looks like the Four Cups energy, it looks like people around Capricorn in the month of June are going to see them coming out of the ho-hum energy and the boredom, and perhaps finding a little bit more excitement on the emotional level, which I can definitely see because it's right beside the Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So this is really good to see for you guys, that you're coming out of this emotional stalemate, and you're ready to take a chance again on an emotional level. It's really, really nice to see. Now the next card we have is the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, and this is in the hopes or fears spot. So this is probably a hope, I would imagine. I feel that Capricorns are hoping to come out of a time of restriction. When the Eight of Swords is in the upright position, this is someone feeling really bound and really restricted. It's mostly our thoughts that keep us feeling that way. It's not actually the situation, because any situation we're in, we can always get out of it. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? But when the card is in the reverse position, it's like somebody is finally finding their way out of these kinds of thoughts. They're not allowing their thoughts to restrict them anymore. So I feel that Capricorn is in a place where they're wanting to settle their mind chatter down. They really are hoping that their fears don't destroy what they're building here, because it looks like the Capricorns are on some kind of building mission. They're building towards something here, and they're coming out of a time of strife and overburden and overwork and so forth and restriction. So this is really good, and I feel that as a hope, it's that Capricorns are just hoping that they can come out of that feeling of restriction. And the last card we have here is that of the Page of Cups in the reverse position. And this is Mr. Cranky Pants, I call him. When the Page of Cups is in the upright position, he's very sweet and loving. He's like a child. It's very innocent, and his cups, so it's on the emotional level, right? And again, court card, so it could be representing a person. It could be representing a very young person or a very immature person. And if it is, it could be someone of the water suit, which are water signs, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But it's not necessarily representing a person. It could just be your own energies, or it could be the energies of somebody around you that's, you know, just very immature. And when the Page of Cups is in the upright position, he's very sweet, he's very loving, like a little child who comes to you for the first time and presents you with a flower, and he's just got so much innocent love in his heart, and that's how he feels. And it's just a moment of beauty to see that coming from a human, especially a little human. But when it's in the reverse position, this could sometimes represent that said child being very cranky. It could be for some of you Capricorns, maybe you are dealing with a child or a grandchild or just a child in general that you're around, and the person or the child is being very cranky, very stubborn, very difficult to deal with. And for some of you, if it's not representing a child, it could be representing a person. And if it is representing a person, it could be representing, because the pages are also offers, right? So he could be coming in with an offer, but when it's in the reverse position, this is someone who's coming in with a reluctant offer. Now, I'm not really sure if this is Capricorn's own energy in this scenario, or if it's that of someone else that you're dealing with. perhaps the reason you're getting your wish, and this could be on an emotional level, perhaps a romantic level. You get your wish and you come out of the stalemate and the boredom, the emotional boredom, and people around you are seeing that you're more uplifted on an emotional level. However, it could be the person that you're dealing with does come into play, but they're not, their offer of emotional fulfillment is kind of in the immature stages. It's either like a really kind of, I don't know how to explain this, but maybe like a trickle. They're giving you a trickle of emotional fulfillment. It's not that mature, lovely offer that you would get from either a knight or a king. It's more of just a trickle where there's a potential there, but it's just not, full on up to par. But it looks like that's not really what this reading is about anyway. So if it is for some of you, I'm sure it is on an emotional or romantic level. But if it is, it's just very in the very baby stages of it. But considering the fact that you were once in the Four of Cups in the upright position, emotional boredom, you're just now coming out of that emotional stalemate. So this could be even your own energy. Perhaps what you're offering to someone else is just a trickle, because maybe that's all you can muster up at this point, is just a very small amount of emotional offerings to someone. And that could be plainly what's going on in this situation for you guys. And this is ending the reading, so this is taking place right towards the end of June. This is what you're moving out of the month of June with. These are the energies that are there. It's still like the potential here is to turn the little guy upright, and I'm sure going into July this will eventually turn around. However, this is just how you leave off the month of June, is with that childlike offer, baby trickles of emotional fulfillment. It's very cute, actually, unless it's dealing with a child that's being cranky pants, then that's not so cute. But anyway, I hope this reading helped you, Capricorn, and if it did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, shoot me an email, or leave me a comment. And until next time, you guys enjoy the month of June and make your wish. Bye, Capricorn.